I didn't even realize that I don't know how to turn the volume up. Hey, turn the volume up, please. Did I do this wrong? There we go. So that beep. There we go. The hello, future YouTubers and people in the past. I don't care. The a little bright there, like us. The yeah, I don't like that. I will one day have an editor and I can go, oh, edit that part out. I've done that duty in the past. Hello, you can, if you like and subscribe, you enter into a contest automatically to, I will give you a breath of air for free. There's my ear on your, and I gotta be careful. That's what I was gonna start looking out was, somebody drives by playing music, YouTube will pick that up. Welcome to day 2 of whatever this is. My confession is I'm going to study more. I want to go to the gym. I was doing these crunches where you go like that with the bars on the sway on the side. You bring them up to the front. And I was really feeling a lot right here. I think it was good. I'm just thinking to myself, well, I need to do, although I did some sets to fail on a heavy day, I might do more. But this is really the last week, the last 6 cards in the set. I've been calling them circuit, I don't know, program, sequence, to, this off, a little bit of, to, even the heavy days are like 80-90%, the lights are just very light, but all have to go to pump, what I call to pump. I guess it's not to fail, but it's to hot, to toning area, and its muscle starts to get a little warm. I'm on cardio, a select muscle group set. I am outside. It is 81 degrees. I have a dumb hat on. I'm kind of pleased with myself. I don't know. I've been doing this a couple years now. I watched Preacher. Oh my goodness, that was a good show. Radio's on just in case that's over on the radio. Don't like I was like, well, I got a long ways to go. It's like, oh well, I should just go. I mean, it's a long walk, or I could just start walking, or find shade. I just had this daydream thought where it was, well, earlier I had thought was of like tanning is bad, and you tan too much, you really kind of, let's say you always lean out the window, you get too much sun, you get one side tan, that side will fucking take damage more. Sorry, excuse my English. And so there would just have to be different shifts of people during the day, and then anybody that's out in the sun, it's bad for it. But this idea of a worker's wall, where it would just, the wall, you would just only work at, like herbs you pick at dawn, so that still have the essential oils not evaporated off the leaves, and just work at dawn and dusk, and have a worker's wall, have that come up for dawn and dusk to keep the sun on the field like all together, and then when the sun comes up, it's too hot, knock the wall down, get under a roof, a shade hut, a wind tunnel, whatever it takes to sun on my hand. I'm gonna go work out now. I didn't want that to get too long. Yesterday it was 2 hours for the 4.5 minutes. I should take it off the camera device. I go, well, I've got more to go, but I don't want to be a detractor I want to insult myself or be, you want to be honest, and the mirror is the greatest judge, but I don't want to be super critical of myself. I don't think you should do it. So I guess the moral, the view of the day is, important to me to tell you is cover my mouth. I think I just ate before I got on camera. It's just it's not to go. I don't need to do this. I go, well, what do I need to do? well, what is the point? Well, make sure I kind of get the point of going across and going forward and doing all the right things on time and figure that out. This has been good. I read a study said nicotine, you might have seen me post it, or not, somewhere nicotine is an antipsychotic. So there's always that. Were you just sitting in the street? Oh, out of towners. Doesn't get the drive loop. It starts to go backwards, then that goes backwards, and then you're like, you have to pull up backwards to the menu, and then you got to reverse and do a loop-to-loop, pull up backwards to the window, and you're like, Mike, I drive on this side, why is the window on that side, and it's all this, and I go, why are you going backwards? You just dropped someone. Oh, it was just a wounded joke. Now the joke is back from the dead, the living joke. I don't know. And I don't care. So like and subscribe. My name is, I should start with the top with my name is, not important. It's MJ, right? Can I just change the M? That's my voice training thought there. Can I just change the M from the first part? Because I know when I listen to the audio, I go, oh, that's higher. That was trying to be low there. It was higher there. Then I hear it in my own head. So yeah, I'm going to go into the gym. I'm going to bang that out. It's a light pull day, which is like biceps, I guess. Sort of the back. Pull. I pull things. Oh, in the politics thing, I was kind of confused. It was it's easier to say left and right in the United States than say Democrat and Republican, because it's a republic, and Republicans like democracy and stuff like that. And the Democrats only like voting on things. They don't really like planning ahead. They're like, but we vote that bad things shouldn't happen and good things must happen. And like, you just need to look. It's a little more than, it's not checkers anymore. It's computers. This is video. Video is quite the 21st century achievement. I don't know, is it 2D, 3D? You see a 3D me on a 2D picture screen, whatever. I hope. If I'm jumping out at you, smoke. No, don't do that. Plus, you get way up in your face, fist poke. Oh, high five. The high 10, bang. As far as fake cigarettes goes, done in time. Do right unto each other. Oh, all the 2017 president has to do is hold up the carrot. I talked about this to myself, I guess. Talked about this last night. That hold up the carrot, and the Democrats are going to hold up the stick and say, let's beat the guy with the carrot. And so I think the public is generally going to vote with their wallet. You know, it's, yes, you expanded Medicare at the cost of, and called it something else, at the cost of the healthcare purchasers who were already having trouble paying their bills. You know, so it's the idea of being deaf to that, or tone deaf to the pain of the situation. It's not gonna serve them well. You know, it's whatever government and economical doctrine the government enforces, throw that out the window. Whatever the party said, whatever somebody said, my parents were this party, your parents were that party, it really comes down to your paycheck. And if healthcare is important, then the people paying for it are going to pay attention to what's happening. And usually, in a sane world, the people who have to pay for things make the rules. Now, if all of society has to pay for food, and all of society doesn't have it, and there's a magic food machine, they're going to vote for socialism, and I'm sure I'm butchering your favorite ism, but it's just generally, we vote for we are going to vote for. I say me. I'm involved myself. Now becomes I'm attached to this idea, but involved in sort of a sleigh ride from hell all together, and we're all just sort of along for. There's the audio. It's gonna mess up the YouTube. I'm trying to cover it up. Don't fuck up my fucking thing. One day, fucking opening thinganing. Thank you. Oh, there's another good one. Is the music. It doesn't matter the tempo. Two things. The weirdest music that you don't even know if you hate it or love it. The weirdest music you've ever heard is the normal music somewhere on this planet. So keep an open mind when, maybe like it's a song or a video, YouTube, and you want to give it a like or a thumbs up on YouTube. I would appreciate that. But I'll never know, so you don't have to. And you should like and subscribe, and I will be in these videos every day. Me talking to you every day. I do not neglect being in a box and insane at the same time. People driving around going, what the is that guy doing? Today's made up word of the day is going to be... that sounds like a word. How do you spell that? I don't know. And the other part is, imagine whatever song music you like, it's the tempo and the percussion and the melody. There are no new things. We're 8 billion people. There's nothing new in it in 24 hours, let alone over the millennia that we've been a species. So don't trip about genre. You know, I play guitar, so I listen to that. But I also listen to poetry and rhyming. And so if I had to change the genre or the ambience of what I listen to, I would start with what I like, and then a streaming service would tell me these are related songs. Do you want to listen to a million commercials before you listen to a second song? And I'd be like, yeah, and I listen to the song, and I pick, and I choose, and I go, oh, well, I like this, and I don't like this. But I'm past my prime here, so I've already got a large music collection to go with that. And you should, too. You should, or not. You should. I'm certain you should not listen to me on that. But when you go to the radio stations, you should at least have a type of music you like. Okay, so let's leave music in there. We're not terrorists from God knows where. Music is okay. I can't believe I'm joking. I kept this somewhere in this world. Crying buckets that doesn't like music, and they don't like my videos, and they don't subscribe, and I would feel better if you like and subscribe. Ugh. If you like and subscribe, then that'll be done, and you won't have to do it in the next video. I'm not going to like and subscribe this video, because it's on this channel. So I'm going to go in there, and the pump that sets is like, well, I'll do more sets. Like the last one I had to stop incomplete and kind of psych myself up by getting the blood flowing to that area, and then go back at it, which is kind of sad, but it's one of those days where I'm just trying to build the strength or whatever, some girth. Ooh, some disgusting noises. It's better to burp than the other. I would cut that. If I had an editing thing, I would cut that. Alright, so how's the time doing? Yeah, that's it. This is my brick phone. I'm going to get a new brick phone one day. And I don't want to give it up. This is my confessional time. And I'm just going to keep going to the gym. Oh, I need to note to self. I need to start with the name. I need to end with the slogan. Look around. I want to make fun of something I was looking at, but what's up with signs on buildings and they got walls, but they don't put ads on the front wall? There's just advertising space right there. They're like, there's something local. Check it out. It's money in the bank. Wow. So I don't know. That way they wouldn't have to have billboards everywhere. You could just have it on buildings. So like, I'm going to the civilization. where other stuff to buy will be. I'm trying to decide on one for the end of every video that you guys will get nauseous. Y'all will get nauseous here and over. I think it's practice make perfect and perfect make practice, or the other one was pay no mind to the negative, and that's really important too. Don't pay attention to people who are trying to tear things down. I guess because it's all about your attitude. It's like, I'm smiling, I'm having a good day. What else is it other than convincing yourself you're having a good time? If you think everything, if you're looking forward to have a bad day, if you're looking for a bad time, you'll find a bad time. You'll find an excuse to something to complain about if that's what you're in that mental state. The hater zone. Get out of the hater zone. Do it now. That's probably going to come back and bite me. So keep positive attitude. Go in there and go to the gym and do the things. And don't say, and so instead of saying, I don't want to be bad, just say, being bad isn't what I do anymore. So there's that. And so I'm going to go in and I'm going to do the things and forget the naysayers, because what are they doing? They're not doing what you're doing. You are awesome. And so it's like fake it until you make it. So I'm going to go into the gym like I do 6 days a week. Awesome. I have the determination not to kill myself. You would have to realize that, it's like you can't go to the gym like that all the time and kill yourself. And some people, mind wandering, you go in and I go in and do 4 sets of several exercises. You do 1 set of each of those exercises. I don't really, in the engineering, exercising market, in the body engineering, if you're giving yourself a tune-up, don't break something. You break it, you buy it. And then my other favorite one is, it kind of was like, make your plans believable, your goals achievable, and your dreams unteachable. Or unreachable. Like, it should be your dreams and big, and people in the streets still looking at phones. Alright, so I'm gonna go, and that's a pretty good slogan. So name, subscribe to win. You're gonna get a free box of air. Slogan, stuff to do next week. One day I'll have an editor, and I don't like being there's a body in the street, so I'm gonna go poke it with a stick. Until the next video, just go right to the next video. Come on, if you don't like it, then let's just go to the next one. Just have it autoplay the next video. You don't have to pick the next video. Just have YouTube will be like, this next video is amazing.